So I don't know what's going on over here, but you guys, I have a partner right now that's just, he's blowing my mind. He's truly blowing my mind. I mean, it's pretty cool to watch all this starting to unfold. No, things aren't perfect. I'm not claiming that. I'm not claiming that. And the reason I wanted to talk about this tonight, and I don't know how to do this right. I have several friends, not just females, males and females, that are going through hell with their partners. I can say it like this. Mine dished out about everything he possibly could have to me. I mean, it got bad. Got bad. But I don't want to say but. I don't want to excuse any of it, because there is no excuse for it. It blows my mind. But once they start to wake up, there's a process. You know, it's like realizing you've done something horrible. Remember in your life, you know, I've made mistakes. And when I can finally see what I've done, you know, I mean, wow, you know, there's hope. That's what I wanted to say. There is hope, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. There's no blueprint for this, you know. We were at war with each other, and this morning I get up, he's up before me, right? And he's all fight or flight. Is that just like being scared to death, you know? And I'm like, yeah, it's exactly like being scared to death. I'm terrified of everything all the time. All the time. I'm scared. It's not as bad as it used to be. Okay? But I'm panicked all the time. And then he asked me what it's, you know, like in the mornings, he's all, I think that's what I'm sensing is you're not mad at me. You're, and I'm like, yes, yes. It's like being woken up with a cattle prod, you know? Imagine that. Wouldn't it piss you off? And he's starting to understand more. It's really kind of cool. We're going to start with one box at a time. I told you I don't want to give away other people's stuff, and I've already said too much about my partner, but I'm not saying anything that, you know, it's not. He's human, you know. I am grateful for him. But we're going to start taking one box at a time and getting rid of it. It's good. He's already wanting to hang on to some stuff. It's a process, but we've become friends. We can talk now. I still get very frustrated, but that's not, you know, he's my only human, and he's doing as much as he's capable of doing for me. And I never thought I would ever see this in my life. Ever. We're having conversations now that I thought we would never have. I'm still very dependent on him. You know, he's still holding the reins pretty tight, but he's loosened up quite a bit. He had things happen to him too. You know, these people that are coming after me, they came after him first. And that's all I can say about that. He's been through his own hell. We're not enemies anymore. If you can find this is so hard for me to say, because a healthy Lucinda would tell you to frickin' run if someone ever treated you that way. Okay? Here's some truth finally coming out of me. I would tell you never let anyone treat you that way, ever. But the injured one, she understands the circumstances. I get it. I'm very fortunate. I don't hold any malice towards him. I don't know how that was. I think because he's been willing, and I think that's why I've been able to forgive a lot. You know, I will never forget. But I'm okay. You know, I have not forgiven some other people. These people are still living in my head, and that breaks my heart. I'm working on that, you know. There's always a buddy out there to help your partner screw up, you know. There's always someone. And I'm witnessing this with my girlfriends right now. This party scene that's going on, you know, the drug use, the addiction issues, the whole 9 yards. You know, God help us. I had to be patient, and I had to pick one fight at a time, one thing that you absolutely need, and you go for that first. I left notes, messages. I was persistent, and I tried not to react so hard, because we're always in a reaction. I'm always in a reaction. My body, you know, even now, yes, I'm screaming. I want, it's so hard. So hard. But I'm seeing miracles happen in my life here, slowly but surely seeing miracles happen, and I don't think they're all meant for me. I hope your partners can wake up. I hope you can forgive each other. They're just as angry. It's misdirected anger. It's fear. You know. Oh, I know, you know. I can't believe how they can behave either. It's frightening. I would like to think I would never treat anyone that way. But there's a lot of vacancies in my life, you know. People who stayed away for a reason. I know my behavior wasn't perfect either. I know who I am now, and I know you know who you are now. We've met ourselves, right? Our partners are having to look in a mirror right now, and it's pretty damn terrifying. A lot easier than what we're going through. I know it's hard to give them any sympathy, isn't it? I'm sorry I'm hurting, and the light's terrible in here.